Hey guys, Big Boy Reviews here. It is October, and that means Halloween is on its way. And I freaking love Halloween. October is indeed my favorite month out of the entire year for a few reasons. One of which is because I get to take my shotgun, walk out into the middle of the woods, and shoot a bunch of little critters. Hey Ma, wake up Billy Joe, I shot a few! We gotta cook these suckers up before they grow an odor! The other reason is because I get to grab an overly sized quilted blanket and curl up on the couch all month and watch horror movies. And with that, let's talk about my top 7 movies to watch during Halloween. Coming in at number 7 is Jeepers Creepers, the movie that absolutely scarred a younger me in the year 2003. This is really the first gritty horror movie I ever saw in my whole life. I remember I was 9 years old, I drive out to the VHS store, bring it home, pop it in, watch this big bat guy in a trench coat throw bodies down a well. That was great, you know, great to watch as a kid. But the thing that stuck with me, I don't think I'll ever really forget it, was the license plate on his monster truck that said, "Beating you." Yeah, beating you. Yeah, stuck with me. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. You were wondering when Stephen King came into this list, I know you were. Yeah, that awesome 80s horror movie Pet Sematary, which I had previously claimed to be a really bad movie in my review of the book a couple years ago, but you know, I take that back. I never really thought watching an animatronic toddler run down a dimly lit hallway with an X-Acto knife in his hand to be scary, but you know what, this movie proved me wrong, man. Coming in at number 5 is Paranormal Activity 3. Now I know a lot of you guys do not like these movies. A lot of people don't actually even like found footage horror movies, but I really like found footage movies. There's another one of them on this list, so I can't say that this is my favorite one, but it's pretty dang close. I really like the retro feeling to this movie. It kind of went back in time into the 1980s, and it was the scariest out of all of them for me. I remember just sitting there in the movie theater with my friend a few years ago, just slouching down into my seat every few minutes, just getting a drop it a couple inches, and then by the end of the movie, my back was just killing me. But not as bad as that guy, am I right? Coming in at number 4 is Creepshow 2. I don't have any really cool tradition story for this one. I've only seen it one time, believe it or not. But I know it's one of those movies that I'm just gonna watch over and over and over again this time of the year, every year from here on out. Because watching a huge Native American totem pole kill a bunch of people with a tomahawk never really gets old. Alright guys, it's getting real serious up in here. We're in the top 3. And claiming that number 3 spot is the Blair Witch Project, which in my opinion is the most revolutionary horror film ever made. I can remember buying into this movie so fully as a kid. Me and my friend went onto the BlairWitch.com back on my Windows 98 desktop, and it was like, it was legit to us, man. The website is actually still up, and it was kind of like a marketing campaign to kind of make it feel like the Blair Witch Project movie is in fact found footage from 1994. The director actually made these 3 actors in the movie go into hiding after the initial release too, to make it feel like a real movie. And you know what, that's creative to me, and I really love this movie because of it. Coming in at number 2 is something that probably most of you won't expect, and that is Donnie Darko. This is not a horror movie by any means, but it does have some freaky parts with One-Eyed Frank over there. Instead, I have this movie on this list because I just love watching this movie during Halloween season because it takes place during Halloween season. The whole movie follows the month of October in Donnie Darko's shoes, you know, trying to wrap up this whole time warp continuum plot. It just has a real seasonal feel to it. My favorite part of the whole movie is when they're at the Halloween party towards the end of the movie, and Under the Milky Way by the Church is playing in the background. The 80s, how I wish I could be a part of you. I see it in the distance. The number 1 spot. Now it's coming after me. Oh my god! Just kidding. We're gonna go with the 1990s Disney classic, Hocus Pocus. This movie is the best Halloween movie ever made. Okay, I said it. I have the absolute fondest memories with this movie. It is one of my most nostalgic movies of all time. And you know what? It is just a well-crafted movie, this one. And man, was this movie mature compared to what we got now. Back in the 90s, they could get away with that stuff, and they made actually quality productions that still live on today. And I think that's why these movies are still on the Disney Channel during this season, because everybody loves them. I haven't watched it yet this year. I'm like waiting for Halloween to come before I watch it. I don't know if I'll be able to wait that long, but I'm hoping I can, because it is like the ultimate movie to watch on Halloween. There you go. So there's my list, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please rate it whether you did or you didn't, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be rocking my Halloween costume. Peace out, guys.